Brown 45. Brown 45. Hot, 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 hot.
Of Red Zone football, and I'll see you there for it.
Oh, wait, what happened to commercial free?
That's a whole long story, my friend.
We're back. We're live. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. We're almost there. There should be more people showing up. I only got one confirmed, and then I said, hey, Tuesday, let's all do Tuesday because Tuesday works for everybody. And then two people said they're going to be late. Nazario may be asleep somewhere. I'm not really sure. Might be doing mass or who knows what happened in Panama right now. But I wish I could say the NFL season is not chaotic as hell, but it is 100% chaotic right now. A lot of scenarios, a lot of games, a lot of good games overall. We're here to break it down and then get our picks. The picks contest is getting tighter and tighter as the weeks go on. Even though I think somebody is a little bit like 2 weeks too late, but because when the picks will continue into the playoffs, but then we're all going to be picking the same. We all get a pick of the same games in the playoffs. Like it won't work like you draft whatever you want. Like we're all picking every game from the playoffs. So everybody, unless you go complete opposite of somebody and think the upsets, the chances are going to be pretty slim. And again, your predictors will always battle out too, so you could have a shot. Some chaotic games, some chaotic endings, some panic on some people's playoffs hopes. A lot of hopes went up in flames, and a lot of them are still alive. So we will break that down. Mark, how you doing?
It could be better. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I listen. Like I think I said this after Thanksgiving, and like if this was we were doing college football, I probably wouldn't be here. I was like, you know what? Like my team decided not to show up. I'm not going to either. Like you know, we're all just gonna take this weekend off. You know, but you know, hey, at least there's not a corner of our fan base that it's saying Marcel reached and entered the transfer portal. You know, because at least we're not like wildly emotional or anything.
Yes, I heard some very loud discourse about Marcel Reed. Interesting. Team that's known for going 8-4 goes 11-2, and we want to burn down the world. Crazy. Robert, how are you?
I'm super. It's Christmas time. The NFL set up a schedule that you don't have to watch the games on Christmas, so you can spend time with your family. Worry about the games on the weekend. Those are the ones that matter.
Yeah. Holy shit, man. Like,
really bad.
Can you, like, I know the NFL doesn't.
Months ago, you know, like it looked good.
Yeah, it looked
that's
fine.
what I'm saying. Well, really, they two of them looked fine. The Vikings one screamed problematic from the start with a quarterback that had never played before. So putting that was just disrespectful in general. But no, like Scully just posted something is like that scene. Oh, you want me dead? You see the girl screaming into her phone about the. You want me to die? Like all that stuff. It's like, oh, Max, blah blah blah, whatever. All these quarterbacks that are playing on Christmas instead. That's the executive on the phone. Yeah. That's horrible. Like it's going to be an absolute horrible like slate. This is like this is 2000, like the 2010s when we all had, when Twitter became a thing and the Cowboys were always featured on, and Detroit was always featured on like Thanksgiving and stuff. And we just send out tweets and be like, what the hell is this stuff? And they're like, it's tradition. Screw tradition. Give me good games. It's bad. If you can't, and it's the one thing you can't really flex around because you're like, hey, you're now playing on Christmas, so show up. Yeah, Netflix, I feel bad for you, buddy. They keep advertising. I was like, bitch, I'm going to watch it because I'm a sycophant and I'm going to sports bet on it. But other than that, if I was just a casual, there's not a chance in hell I'm watching this game.
There's always things about like how Thanksgiving is inferior to Christmas, but for football games, it's a vastly superior.
I mean, that Dallas Washington game is going to be carried by the people who have CD Lamb in their fantasy championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how much he cares and doesn't care. Like that's going to be the meter that's going to be going the entire time. So we got a lot of games to talk about from last week. Like normally we just pick around and I'm like, oh, should the tush push been banned? Oh, Tua's been benched. Stuff that doesn't really matter. We started with an all-time Thursday night game. I stared at my bet sheet the entire week. I said, there's just no way this doesn't hit. And I max bet it to the world. I made so much money on Thursday. It was stupid. I had 16.5 team total for the Rams and Seahawks over, and then Rams should just be leading at halftime. It was a sweat up until the 9-minute mark of the fourth quarter because they kept driving and he threw an interception to a 450-pound lineman. And I was like, they're never going to kick a field goal. I only need 3 points. I'm battling with the cash out meter the entire time. Like, oh, I don't know if they get back down there. The very next 3 and out for the Rams. Snead runs it in for an end zone, breaks that. It's all open. And then the floodgates start going. Which also involved a play that I haven't seen in a very long time. Or I don't think I've actually ever watched a play like this happen. I know it's a possibility, but I just knew how long it was taking to give a kickoff, and then I finally realized what they were talking about, and I'm like, wait a minute. So Sam Darnold throws a pass, a guy leaps in the air, blocks it, it goes in the end zone, and Charbonnet just walks over and picks it up, I think just to be a nice guy to the official. Not knowing what the play is, it's a 2-point conversion. They announce it to be good. Sean McVay is losing his ever-loving mind. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I understand the rule, but you didn't call, like, you can't just, he casually, the play's dead. You whistled the play dead. Like, you can't just make up the call whenever you want. And then, so that goes down. They end up driving. It goes to overtime. The Rams have to kick a field goal, right?
Yeah, they drive down to kick a 48-yarder.
I thought they scored in overtime.
They did score in overtime.
No, they did. They did.
Before regulation ended,
right.
They were driving down.
So sports bet popped up on my thing. Result of 12th drive of the Rams or whatever. I was like, okay, attempted field goal plus 360. I was like, this is stupid odds, but sure. They just have to attempt one.
Yeah.
He kicks it, misses it. I'm like, whoop, that's easy cash. Then they stopped giving me live bets at that point. I'd get no more showed across my screen. It's like you can have the money line of one of these teams or not and move on with yourself. I was like, okay, fine. I've taken enough from you this day. Casino cut me off there. No comp. And then Puka scores. I send the Thanos thing and it's like, I'm inevitable. Like, it's just, of course. And Puka's having a battle with the refs all day long. And I don't know who that cornerback is, but him and Puka were about to go at it. They were just yelling at each other the entire game. And then, of course, they go down, they score. And then the Seahawks score. I think it's a questionable third down penalty. I think there's a third down penalty that gives them a fresh set. I think. But
yeah, there's a weird penalty somewhere.
Weird penalty. So that pisses them off even more. And then they score, and then they go for 2, which, again, I 100% put your balls on the table. Like, you do not want to get into another battle with them. You haven't stopped Puka all night long, and they didn't have Devontae Adams. So, like, at that point, like, and they're still torching you. And then they walk it off with a beautiful play call. There's an absolute just thing of beauty. Just like couldn't get to him. Guy blocks, rolls out, touchdown, 2-point, and then they win. So now the Seahawks sit at the first place of the number 1 seed. I said it on, it's like NFC West, I believe, is just Super Bowl bound. I believe it's one of the 3. Like, And I know you can have your doubts about the 49ers, but right now, if I was taking a flyer on one of them, I might go with the 49ers. I don't know, but they're playing hot. Again, time will tell. Playoffs will thing. I think you're also going against three of like the best coaches right now working in the NFL. I know one's new, but McVay and Kyle Shanahan are like, if you had to pick from your lot, they would be very high off the board very fast. So overall, that game, what do you guys think? Do you agree with the 2-point conversion? I really am curious what other people felt about that.
I guess, but I think I would prefer had it been clean at the time if they understood the rules. But I was listening to stuff and they were like, somebody's argument against it was like they stopped playing. Like they stopped playing because the whistle blew and they thought it was dead. Like I don't care what the letter of the law says. Like if the whistle goes, the play is dead. Like how many plays have there been? And I think refs have been now trained to let like scoring plays go just in case so that stuff like that doesn't happen. But like usually when whistles happen, we don't get a backtrack. So the fact that it happened is crazy.
If the Rams player would have picked it up and ran with it, they would have blown the whistle multiple times and told them to like stop running towards the goal line, right?
Yeah, they definitely would have given them the shot to get.
Because like every time a player picks it up and they're like, stop, like stop running. Like this guy, he just walks over and is like, yeah, here you go. Oh, we're gonna count it. 2 points. I'm like, I don't know about that. That seems weird.
Yeah, it's just.
I think once a whistle, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Like once it's out, like you blew the whistle, you chose no.
I mean, that play has so big of implications. Like Seattle could have the 1 seed and the Rams have to go to Carolina, which is not that bad, but like then after that, then they probably have to go to Seattle again, which, you know, is Seattle's been better on the road, but still they just played a House of Horrors game because of what just happened. Like, and Puka's on the ref shit list. Like, do you think they're gonna get calls and stuff? Probably not. It's probably gonna be on the back ass end for that. So just like it's a crazy game. Like, it's funny the special teams guy got fired immediately after that because special teams is why they lost that game. And we talked about it weeks ago that like when the Rams were rolling hot, it was like, what's the Rams' weakness? Field goal kicking.
Yeah,
reared its ugly head. Unfortunately, in this game, it's that
big,
a moot point.
Big Mavis.
Yeah,
I love. It's Collinsworth and who? No, it's not Collinsworth. It's
on Thursday night.
There's
It's Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah,
Herbstreit. Al Michaels is like, he's 6'3", 245. That's not a kicker. That's a linebacker. It's just like, no, that's the kicker. I understand Herbstreit carried Lee Corso to the very end. He does not need to do senior citizen approach for a second time in his career. Like, give the man something different. But he's so bad. He is like, and it's so sad because when you see like I'm sorry, but go back 10 years, give me Al Michaels on any call, any day. Like, I would love to hear Al Michaels call. He's lost his fastball, and his changeup's getting dicked around. Like, he needs to stop. Like, it's bad.
I mean, maybe like they'll take somebody from like Fitzpatrick or somebody and they'll put him in the
Noah
booth.
Eagle. Give me any of these young guys. They're so
or any
good
of those
right now.
guys. Yeah. That would
Give
be
me
nice.
Greg Olsen and Herbstreit. I'm fine with either one. Like, Greg Olsen, I think, is one of the best. Like,
I think he deserves that. I think he deserves a primetime spot.
he deserves
Nice.
he deserves over Tom Brady. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
Mark, did you
but
like
to
the
put-
2-point conversion?
Yeah, put a bow on it. I don't agree with it, but I agree with it. And I hate that I have to say that.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, because I'm trying to remember, like, because I honestly only watched like kind of the very end of this game, kind of as they were
That's
finishing up.
disgusting
So I
behavior.
don't
That's-
really. So like, I'm trying to remember like the situation in which they scored. Like, does it tie, like, that ended up tying the game, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So late in, I mean,
It's literally 30, and then it's the missed field goal, and then the overtime. Like it sends the game to overtime. Like they wouldn't have a shot.
I feel like it's a thing of like, listen, man, this sucks, but if you're in a situation where you're putting like kind of the game in the hands of the refs, like this is what can happen.
I feel like it's like my equivalent is like a person, like we call a game in trivia, we call it correct or we call it incorrect. We're in post-match interviews and we're like, wait, sorry, just in the case that actually is good. So the winner is blah blah, or now we're tied, we're going to sudden death. Excuse the fuck out of you. No, we're not. They could have said something, they could have challenged, they could have done anything. Like it's just not a chance. But I agree with you. It's just weird. Just don't. My whole rule of thumb is like if there's a question mark in it, don't blow the whistle. That's always been my thought. If a guy wants to pick it up and run to the end zone, don't blow it. It's his stamina. He does what he wants.
Yeah. Then you also said earlier, like the Rams drove down the field and could have kicked the game-winning field goal and they missed it.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it could have not have mattered at all, and it did. And but
it's cool.
Yeah. I also kind of want to double down kind of what you're saying too about the NFC West. Like, I mean, I feel like at this point, like we're going to talk about at some point, probably every NFC West team that's going in the wild card round, I think has to be like massive favorites going into it. Like, I mean, do either of us think at this point of the season, not the Panthers, think the Eagles can beat either the Niners or the Rams?
No.
Yeah.
No, not this currency. Not the ones I'm seeing currently on TV. People give Purdy a bunch of shit, like amount of money, 7th round pick. I'm telling you right now that if you don't have him as your one of a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, I'm sorry, I just don't agree with you. I just don't. I think, sure, there may be a limit. He may be on that borderline limit of that, but I would take him gladly over some of these other players. Like the way, because when he is on and when he is actually dropping them in, like him coming back from injury and working on his footing, I'm expected some errors. On Monday, he was putting things in spots. His one interception was 100% on the receiver. His receiver doesn't. If the receiver got his hands on it, if the receiver pulls it in, it's clean as day. He throws the pick because it bounces off of her. But he's 5 touchdowns. I don't care how bad the defense is. He was literally putting everything on the numbers. He looked George Kittle rewinding the clock 6 years. Like it was crazy what he was doing out there. And they were up and they were like still like fuck it, gun it. They don't. CMC's getting stuff. We're just gonna throw it, and they just were chucking it. But yeah, I agree because I think as a playoff picture right now, like the 4 seed is going to be that horrible Panthers or Tampa, and they're going to play either one of the West teams in that first round. C'est la vie. You're dead. Like you're going to be it's going to be the playoffs, and they're going to try to make the matchup memorable. They should be minus 10-point favorites, like going into that game, 100%. And then the next one is going to Philly. One of the other ones probably have to go to Philly. Listen, if the 49ers win out and it's going down to where the Rams will have to go or the Seahawks,
oh my gosh,
they better bring a lot of batteries. Because they're going to have to try to take out some of these fucking players because they don't got a shot. They look horrible. Like they're not. It's not even. The mark is crazy right now. Like the Rams were winning against the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was a blocked field goal to like come back. Like no chance. Like yeah, I think it's going to be a scary time. And then what? The 7th seed is going to be just like an NFC North battle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. NFC is like, let me tell you what a great fun. Like the AFC looks like, I don't really know. I'm not really looking forward to some of these games. But let me tell you, the NFC is going to be a fun time, like a battle. They're going to beat each other up, and the AFCs are going to like. There's some AFC we'll talk about, but
I think all the wild cards in the AFC. There's going to be, I think 2 or 3 of them will probably be like favorites. I imagine when we get there.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, if things stay the way they are now, I look forward to Josh Allen have to go to Pittsburgh to play Park Rogers. Like that may be
No, Mark, that's not happening. They're going to Jacksonville, and we're going to play the Chargers. Okay? That's what's
Okay.
happening.
Then we get Saturday football back. Loved it. Loved every bit of it. But let me tell you, I was dying of COVID on the couch. Luckily, I fell asleep because I was like, oh, this Philadelphia Eagles game's not that great. I wake up, it was 28-7. I was like, oh, shit, some things happened. That's great. I had the Eagles winning, so hats off to me. But that was a horrible game. Absolute horrible. And again, hey, if you enjoyed them on Saturday night, get ready. You get to see them on Thursday. The Commanders come back again, so can't wait. But, yeah, that game didn't matter. Then we had an instant classic. We had Packers-Bears. Again, I'm done saying it. I think the Bears are like fool's gold? Do I think they could run out at any moment? Sure. It ain't running out. I'm telling you right now, I'm not the biggest Caleb Williams fan, but let me tell you what a badass move that was to launch that ball and to put your hands in your pocket while you're backpedaling away from it and DJ Moore catching it and just instant touchdown. That's such a cool moment. Again, I think if you're a Packers fan, you're like, we held them in check this entire game. We were winning that game, and we had Malik Willis in there. So to think the Bears are so much better than the Packers, I don't think it's not. But to get the monkey off their back has to feel insane. But what a baller move. And again, if the Packers call you and ask for a quarterback, firstborn child, unlimited your whole amount of money, don't take draft pick. It doesn't matter. Do not give them a quarterback. Because let me tell you, Malik Willis looked just as serviceable of a quarterback than Cam Ward was. I'll tell you, he looks good, but again, it was a sad game because I was worried about it, and then it just turned into an absolute instant classic. So, can we stop? We have to say the Bears aren't for real anymore, or do we have to actually put credit? Can they win some playoff games? Is this where we're at?
They can win.
Depends on who they play.
What a horrible politician.
I have a question. If they finish with the same record as the Seahawks, do they get can they have the 1 seed, or does Seattle have the tiebreakers?
Let me look. Because
I can't imagine Seattle's going to lose to Carolina, so they're going to have 13 wins, but they could lose to the Niners. It's one of those things if the Bears beat the Niners, but the Niners beat the Seahawks, and
so if the Bears and Seahawks have the same record. If the Bears, Rams, and Seahawks all have the same record based on matchups that play out, the Bears would be the 1 seed.
Okay, so that would make things.
So the Bears would have to beat San Francisco this week.
Yeah.
And then that would set up that based on, again, some things can play different since I have the matchups I picked, but that would put Bears at 1 seed, Rams at the 2 seed, against Green Bay. Then I would set up San Francisco going to Philadelphia, and that would set up Seattle facing the winner of the South.
Okay. Interesting.
And again, those will depending if you guys disagree with some of my wins in that matchup situation. But
no, that's kind of what I was wondering if that would make them very interesting. But I still think it would be a one and done at most. I think at the 1 seed, I can't see them winning an NFC title game against your NFC West opponent, whoever that is.
No.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome if that happened. Because then if the Bears were the 1 seed, there would be a scenario where the entire NFC West just wins the wild card and goes into the next week.
God. And then Bears on the phone with all the other teams. You couldn't do anything? You couldn't help at all.
Mario would explode if
it's
that
happens. Kid on The Simpsons that's sitting in the back. I'm in danger. Yeah, buddy, you're fucked.
Because there's always that one team that is we don't want to play this team. Yeah, it's an entire division this year in the NFC.
Facts. Okay. I said this 2 weeks ago on the show. Are we with me yet? The Buccaneers suck.
Oh my god, do
Yeah.
they suck?
They
Ugh.
are horrible.
Cody, can I give a status to why they might suck? I think this is
Hubble.
insane. I think this is insane. Well, I mean, so since
Liam
Bucky's,
Cohen.
well, yeah, since Bucky's been back, right? He just came back. He looks okay, not great, but they've had 8 goal line rushes. Do you know how the goal line rushes have been split amongst the running backs since Bucky's been back? 7 for Sean Tucker, 1 for Rashad White, fucking none for Bucky. What does he need to do for like when they're spiraling like this? Give your guy the rock, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's the John Harbaugh.
Put a
school of
lineman.
coaching.
Put a lineman in there. Do something different.
Something different. My God, I saw that stat. And I wanted to throw up.
Showing Baker throw that interception because I had the Buccaneers since I think I had the Bucks in this. I'm gonna pick them. I think right. Yeah,
You did.
and I was like, oh, of course you do. Like, of course you just throw the like. They're basically both sitting there with shotguns in their hands and just being like, no, I don't want to fucking go. You go. Like somebody's got to go die to the west. I don't want to do it. You go die. Like, it's just so fucking frustrating because like, oh, there's injuries. Do you know who has injuries? You don't have injuries. The entire 49ers don't have a starter from their defense on their staff right now, and they're winning. Don't give me an excuse that you have an injury. Like, everybody has injuries. Like
The Detroit Lions last year.
the Detroit Lions this year. Their
And
secondary is
year.
completely asshole. It just sucks. Like I'm again, this is the same thing we have every year. I'm so tired of divisional winners just getting an automatic bid into the fucking playoffs. Like, I get why. I understand the logic. I understand, but god damn it, the South sucks forever. And now we just get to see them again, go right in there and get their ass completely annihilated. Like, it's not going to be close. I don't care who it is. And now, like, if the Panthers win if they win against Seattle, which they won't, now it's
I don't
just
know.
sets up-
They beat the Rams. They beat the Rams.
It's not. It's
they
not,
beat them. No, it's not.
not.
We know, but no. Because what's going to happen is there'll be a ref call. There'll be something because they're going to set up the Bucks versus that's going to be the primetime game on Sunday, which it should be a crime. It should be a crime because I don't care who gets in. You can just roll it. They can both get they can go to the locker room and just roll a dice and see who goes in. I don't care. I don't want to see them put on. That game was so frustrating to watch because if anything, make it 35-35. Make it a barn. No, they can't move the ball. None of them want to score. I don't want to score. I'm tired. My legs hurt. Mike Evans is over there like, dude, just let me run the ball. Like, put me in backfield. Let's see what I can do. He's so pissed off. Like, oh, such a frustrating thing. But they suck. And that's going to be the whole situation.
At least
Listen.
Todd Bowles will get fired, so that's a plus.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, they had their successor in the house and they let him walk.
Yeah. Shit like that.
Liam
happens.
Cohen should have been the next head coach of the Buccaneers. Like, oh, look, they don't have a coordinator. Look, they're asshole. They don't know anything. They don't know from the ass from the holding ground. Fucking Bills play around with their food against the Browns. And then Coho's like, oh, no, did you see the Browns almost win? If you don't know what a look-ahead game is, you just stop it. They have the Eagles coming up. They know that they have to win out that game. This game, they thought they could just put on cruise control. And then all of a sudden, like, Shador tried to give the game away. Shador gave 2 interceptions, just like threw it right at the guy and said, hey, tip it up in the air. Take it.
And that's for the Bills defense.
Huh?
And that's with the Bills defense, which
I mean,
is just mid.
they're not terrible.
They're mid, though.
You want to talk about mid?
Our
You live in
defense is
a
great.
You live in a fucking castle of mid.
They got two Pro Bowl corners, and one of them's dating.
Who?
I have no idea. I don't care.
No,
Who's
the
dating?
Cooper DeJean's dating one of the Bella twins. That's the
Oh.
Isn't
Yeah.
she like 40?
Yeah,
that's the joke. Is
that's
there's a twin.
the that's the
She's
big
double
joke.
his
Cooper.
age.
Fuck yeah, Cooper. White guy gets drafted in the first round being a DB and dating Nikki Bella? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's Nikki.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Okay. A great one. Hey. That's why the fucking defense and offense is fucking disarray. Cool.
Well, I don't know.
Your guys is literally.
We joke about the Herbert dating Madison Beer, but that seems to be working out just fine.
Holy shit! Like God bless both of them. Like, have you seen a hotter couple? Good lord, that makes no fucking like too much hotness in that room. But my problem is with the Eagles is literally they need to shift into second gear, but they shove it right into fourth gear, and the car starts fucking violently shaking. And they're like, "What's going on with it? I don't know. Did you put oil in? You put oil in? I don't know. Gas? I'm not sure." And then they break down on the side of the road, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, maybe we need to start doing something now." And then they'll score. And against good teams, they can't do it. They're just shitting out of luck. They're all
And then when we beat teams like the Commanders and the Raiders, 80% of Eagles fans start foaming at the mouth, going, "This is it. We're back, baby."
No.
And you have AJ Brown in the backseat yelling, "This is what happens when you don't let me drive."
You just see a closed door meeting with AJ Brown and is like, I think I could be quarterback. Like, if you just let me sling it just a little bit.
Hey, Nick, do you want to take a day off?
We thought the books reading was the problem. Good lord. We have he ain't seen nothing yet. Motherfucker's gonna do hot yoga on the fucking sideline this season during the playoffs, and everyone's gonna be like, AJ's just not in it. CTE's real. I think he might be suffering from some stuff.
It is definitely real.
Okay. Other games.
By the way, that was Josh Allen's worst game, like playing a full game ever since like his rookie year or whatever.
Yeah.
Like by far.
Let me tell you, if I saw, I should have put it for 5 points, and I knew it. Miami has announced that Tua will not be the starter next year, basically.
Oh, did they really?
And Mike McDaniel is going to return as head coach for the 2020. Like they're making the plans in place. And Quinn, let me tell you, Quinn Ewers ain't the guy. He ain't the guy. I knew he wasn't the guy. This is the Home Alone. This is the wet bandits went inside that house and turned on all the water. And that motherfucker was underwater before the game started. It was the easiest bet of my entire life. I knew what was going to happen. I just didn't have the cojones to put it in for 5. But yeah, they just mantled them.
I felt the same way about the Saints and the Jets. I was like, there ain't no way that the Saints are losing to the Jets. And I didn't do it. I decided to pick the team to quit.
Jacksonville. Did you see Liam Cohen's Sean Payton calling them a small market team? And then Liam Cohen goes, "I'm just happy to come in a Mile High and get a win for a small market team. That's pretty cool." Is Jacksonville for real? Everybody's like, I got so many people from me messaging me like, "Oh, I thought you said Jacksonville wasn't that good, blah, blah." I also said the Broncos weren't that fucking good. I've been consistent on both fronts. Again, and I will admit, Trevor Lawrence does look way better. My whole thing was leading into what he was doing as a career. Everybody gave him praises, and like Daniel Jones and quarterbacks that have the similar records and stuff, they were saying he's dog shit. You can't have both. A quarterback can save a coach can save a quarterback. If Liam Cohen's done that to Trevor, great. I still think he's a bonehead. I think he makes some of the dumbest decisions ever. But I think they're better. I think they're overall a better team than the Broncos. I've thought that all year long, though, because I don't think the Broncos are very good. I don't think Bo Nix is very good. I think they're very confusing of a team. So it was very interesting to go. Can Jacksonville make a run in the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But if the records hold and Buffalo goes in there, I mean, I would put my money on Buffalo regardless. I don't care about that. But I mean, they play a good defense. It's Jacoby Myers thing, which pisses me the fuck right off.
I can't believe that the team turned around so quickly after Jacoby Myers arrived.
He makes Trevor Lawrence the best quarterback with drop back EPA.
A guy that shit talked Jacoby Myers quite a few times on the show because Mark's like, Jacoby Myers is pretty good. He's not a bad guy. Then he comes in and the second coming of Christ in Jacksonville. Like, yeah,
Cody,
I mean, a lot of
do you
crow
know
in
how-
Jacksonville right now.
Do you know how high I'd be riding if Jacoby Myers
Yes!
decided he wanted to go to Pittsburgh? Like I would be.
You guys are
over the
you guys are the dumbest franchise out there. Like, it makes no sense.
shit. I know.
There's
I
a
wanted
reason.
this so
There's a
much.
reason you like going to that game, which we'll go to, unless Mark has something about Jacksonville make playoff run.
I will say because the way it kind of depends how the standings shake out.
Right.
But if they're sitting there and they got to play Houston wild card weekend, they're not winning that game.
Yeah.
I don't think they're winning that game. Like, I think they could probably beat anybody else, though. I'll give them that. Like, I think they've looked good. They can beat the Chargers. You know, I think they can beat the Bills. And, you know, they go up against whoever comes out of the NFC North. They give them a game. They can probably win that game. I don't know, but I'm really riding high on Perk.
Is there a scenario that Jacksonville ends up the 2 seed?
They could be
Yes.
the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm crazy. Okay. Then let's get to Detroit. Detroit and Steelers play.
Honestly, the most Detroit Steelers Pittsburgh football I've ever seen.
Like,
I've never seen so many people happy to lose a game. I mean, that was great to watch.
Lose on winning play. It's not great.
I do love that they got. I do love like the whole argument after it was that PI? Yes.
Yeah.
Like it was the clearest.
Like
PI, you'll ever
you
see.
can't you can make contact with somebody 5 yards.
His hands are like
You
this.
can't make contact 25 yards. And when you push off on a player, regardless, that's called pass interference. So let me help you all out on there. Yes, that was PI. That's the most definitionally PI that I've ever seen. The pick play, all the stuff, I still don't understand how in the NFL they run pick plays. Because it gets called almost every time that it's a pass interference. Whatever. Then the lateral back. I love that they got Roger on the mic. He's like, oh, let's look at the play right now. Look, clear offensive pass interference. Time has expired. Doesn't matter if you lateral back because there's a penalty on the play. Game's over. We win. Seems pretty clear to me. Now the Lions are not out of the playoffs. They have to win out. Green Bay would have to lose out, and then they would get in. But right now, it is not looking great because I don't know who the Packers have.
Play
The Vikings,
play
the Ravens,
the Ravens on Saturday, and then they play the Vikings.
and then the Vikings. So again, the Vikings would love to go in there and try to keep them out of it. I don't think that would be the shock of the century if they try that. But then you'd expect Detroit to try to win. And right now, Detroit just doesn't look like they have the Vikings this week, and then they end up with the
Bears.
The Bears. So now the Bears will be in a weird spot where they could 1 seed rest, how it all plays out. We'll see how that all works. But Ben Johnson wanting to keep them out, after the first time they played and beat their fucking brains in, the blood again. It's gonna get real interesting really fast. But again, the Lions just don't have a secondary right now. That's the whole problem. They don't have a secondary. They can't stop a nosebleed. But Anthony Joshua probably has a better right hook, but DK Metcalf's right hook looked pretty good also. NFL comes in. DK tries to punch a fan, which he said something you don't call a black man, which again, I'm just transparent. There's a video out there that he just calls him by his legal first name.
Government
name.
Government name is the
his
most
government name.
charged.
Maybe why you don't also call somebody that either. I'm not sure. But still, it's public knowledge. You go out there and you punch a guy with blue hair. I think it was a wig, but he punches him. And then he's suspended for 2 games voids some guaranteed money in his contract, I believe. And he will be out the final 2 games, which I don't truly believe they need him this week. But knowing how the NFL goes, I can see some penalties and let the Ravens and the fucking Steelers game mean something at the end of the game.
Well, then if that happens, Cody, then his appeal should work, and he should get 1 game, and then he will be back for that. So if that happens, then
just to let you know, before we went live, the appeal went through, was denied, so he is fully gone for the next 2 games, guaranteed.
Well, I don't believe conspiracy theories, though.
So, woot woot. So excited. Do you believe that the 2-game suspension was fair, or do you believe that? Because I'm different than most. I truly believe if you talk shit, you need to get hit, and I believe a player should get 1 per year that they call a fan out and just beat the fuck out of them. Because if you want to run your mouth and say some shit, you deserve to get hit. Like, that's my personal opinion. Like, if he didn't have up 6 feet and willing to just say whatever, he would never say shit to DK walking at all. So I believe one a year you can, if a fan chooses, you can call him into the middle of the field and beat the fuck out of him. I just believe it's true.
I've always felt that way about retail workers getting to do that to 1 customer a year. So I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, DK should have. I love that you traded 1 guy because you were worried about his fighting antics, and you got another one that likes to fight too. So maybe that's why you had to get rid of them, because if they were both involved, they might have set up Fight Club in Pittsburgh. So yeah, do you believe it? Are you okay with the suspension? Yeah.
I think it should have been 1. I think 1 is fair.
He didn't make contact, if it's fair.
I mean, that people were joking that it was not very much of a punch. So if it was going to be 2 games, he should have got a better punch and maybe actually got up into the stands and done something more damaging in this case, since he's going to lose all this money anyway. I think 1 would have been fair. But I understand why it's not, because of who DK Metcalf is, because of the optics of this. I really wish he hadn't have done it. He really kind of went out of himself after that happened, especially that next drive. He blocked okay afterwards, but I don't know how the offense works without him, which is a scary thing, which is why you get more receivers so that you don't have to be reliant on him. This is the whole thing.
Tight end heavy. We're doing a 3 tight end set.
Well, I mean, great. Johnny Smith can run the ball, and they can ignore Pat Freiermuth as much as they want, and Darnell Washington can catch his 2 passes and run over 8 dudes.
And then you can get Darren Waller next year.
I mean, the number 1 receiver on the team is Kenneth Gainwell, and they should just make him a receiver at this point and let him. If you can't have, especially if they're going to play these 2 games without DK, Warren and Gainwell need to be on the field together all the time, because if you don't do that, then you really have no playmakers.
I can't believe I'm going to say that we should have never gotten rid of Kenneth Gainwell.
No, you shouldn't have. He's amazing, and thank you for that, because I wasn't expecting anything of this caliber, and he's been, he helped us win against Minnesota for sure, and he helped win that game yesterday, because without that catch at the end, I don't think they win that game. So yeah, I think it was a little excessive, but it is what it is.
Just run Coach Boone's offense from Remember the Titans. Run the same 6 plays, split veer. Works just like Novocaine. Just run the bitch constant. Put all your people, load the box, just go different directions, see what happens. See if his Achilles doesn't blow up. Yeah, so DK can't punch people. No. Fair enough. Head stick stands by. You're not allowed to slap people.
Well, that's a different thing.
Again, Houston, of course, has a let-me-down game against Raiders, and they look like normal human beings. Ashton Genty running like wild against that defense. crazy. I guess he was on some fantasy rosters that just made help them propel.
No, he didn't. If you had Ashton Genty,
Yeah, if you had Ashton Genty, you were making shit.
You're watching him go off in your consolation bracket.
Yeah, you're so
That's
pissed
fair.
off.
That's 100%.
The amount of people who picked him in the first round are looking at him now going, oh, now you decide to show up.
I love that one of them was like, this is what people wanted when they got Ashton Genty. And then somebody commented, and goes, yeah, motherfucker, but not in week 16, asshole.
Yeah.
I'm out of the playoffs because of his ass. Then Patriots Ravens. Patriots underdogs going into that game. Thought it was weird the entire time. Turns out it was 11 points at one point. Like, oh, maybe it was not correct. May deliver some balls that are just fucking insane. Like, the dude is so good. Like, you can do the Jaden, Caleb, blah, blah. I think you're going to just look back and be like, damn, those three were really just the top of the draft.
I mean, it's a great with Bo Nix as well. I mean, it's a good draft class. It's really good.
And I remember when Caleb Coho completely ruined my chance of getting him in our Dynasty League. Fuck you, Coho.
This is a Wendy's. I don't know why Coho straight like that.
No. Coho deserves it. Because remember the bag of beans that he traded that pick for?
I mean, he also traded when Devontae Adams signed with. So I don't know what it was, but I had Derek Carr, or somebody had Derek Carr. He traded multiple first round picks.
He traded 2 first round picks
for Derek Carr because he thought Derek Carr was going to be the future. And
Jesus Christ.
I think Derek Carr was retired a year after that. It was wild. So he's made a few of those trades that just makes you go, huh? I can actually probably look.
Just keep doing you, buddy.
Yeah, he's legendary. I'll tell you that much. Okay. But the Patriots win. Ravens lose. Ravens are now on life support, right? Because it just comes down to winning.
Playoffs. Did Harbaugh finally get fired?
No, you don't fire. What are you talking about? This is the dumbest thing in sports.
I'm not saying that should be the case, but Ravens fans have been clamoring for that for years.
Did it sound like he was clamoring for it? It sounded a little bit like, is this when he finally gets fired? No. Only Philadelphia runs out Super Bowl winning coaches really fast. Oh gosh, he gets us in the playoffs and gets us into the games. I don't think who do you replace him with? That's my question. Who do you replace him with that you think is going to get you over the hump that's out there?
Speaking of coordinators, they could have.
That's another one.
No.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
Yeah, Mike McDonald. It was a guy they had.
Also fair. Fair.
Yeah.
I think the injuries would stop the Ravens this year. I think overall.
Well, they also
killed them.
I
also shot them
12 minutes.
Yeah, that's egregious shit right there.
I mean, you fumble how many times in big moments?
I mean, Ramondre does too, and he keeps getting.
So
he was probably running that mile from Coach Boone and says, "You fumble my football, I'll break my foot off in your."
Do you have a bet on how many remember the Titans?
Let me tell you, it's been in my head a lot lately. I just love.
What's the over under?
4.5, and we're.
I've crushed it on this field. What we battle with, these men did all this years ago.
Christ.
I'll do a whole Gettysburg bet.
Nice. But yeah, Ravens on life support. They have to win the next.
They have to win the next two, and the Steelers have to lose, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Because if you guys win this week, it's over, right?
Yeah. So it could be the case, and it was brought up in our chat that if they lose to the Packers, then we win the division. We could rest 2 weeks technically if we wanted to.
Which your team would need.
Yeah, we haven't had a bye since week 5, so that would be nice.
And then the last one, Brock Purdy. So Chance Ellison has this thing that he likes to do every time Brock Purdy throws an interception and be like, oh, $53 million Brock Purdy, blah, blah, blah. He was very silent on Monday when Brock Purdy was just delivering bombs. Feel bad for the Colts. They're going to miss the playoffs. That's just how it's going to end up going. I just don't think they win an actual game to get in.
They're still technically alive, right?
Right.
Okay.
Jaguars, they have the Jaguars this week, which will absolutely murder them. And then the final week, they have the Houston Texans, which the Houston Texans will absolutely tell me a guy that can't move versus Will Anderson and fucking Daniil Hunter.
They'll play Riley Leonard, probably, I imagine, at some point.
Have you ever watched Riley Leonard at Notre Dame?
No, I didn't need to. I got the gist of it from.
Let me tell you, Catholic college, God can't save him. Tell you right now, God, he will die. He played one NFL game and his knee hurt. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. And again, I just have to ask one question, Bar. You picked the Kansas City Chiefs for 5 points.
They had Gardner Minshew still at that time.
Did that matter?
No.
It would have been closer.
When you take a team that's been in the playoffs for 14 straight, since 2014, and then you take them out of the playoffs and give them a thing that they have nothing to play for, you think they were going to win?
Against the Titans, yes.
That's when you build culture. Young teams will use these final weeks to build culture. The Chiefs were playing in vacation.
Did Coach speak to me, boss?
Yeah. Coach, let me tell you, the Chiefs were playing in vacations. They spent all their week. Oh, this is the game plan of Cam Ward. And Chris Jones is just like Cancun resorts, pulled up. Wait, we're out of the playoffs? Fuck, that sucks, man.
Oh, man. Oh, my arm.
I really wish Scully was here because he did the biggest loser shit behavior I've ever seen in my life today. In our Dynasty chat, he said he posted the quarterbacks that were for the Pro Bowl and was pissed that Caleb Williams wasn't on it. And let me tell you something, my guy. Crying about the Pro Bowl is the biggest loser shit I've ever seen in my life. I think me and Mark are famously on the record on this show. We don't watch the Pro Bowl. You can't pay me to watch the Pro Bowl. I don't know if there's betting odds on it, and I still would not. I would just check the score after. I've literally never, I lived in the dream time of Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, people that took it seriously, and I still never watched it. I think it's the dumbest thing in the sport. I think rest. You know what I would rather watch? Maybe put them all in there who's smarter than a 5th grader. Put all the D linemen up there and see if they could spell words or something. That's something I would watch. But to watch flag football, I would rather rip my eyeballs out of my head.
You don't want to see the dodgeball match?
No. Nope.
There's a dodgeball match?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Got Mark. Mark's back.
Yeah.
Mark's holy shit, guys. I thought this was normal. Not anymore. Okay. Before we get to picks, which Cole said he was going to be here, but getting a little dark.
Mm-hmm. So it's getting really low.
But here's the deal. It is getting closer. Mark, 179. Clear going to win this thing. Main's a beast. He knew once we took away confidence that he had to only pick 5 games. Man has been lights out. Man knows how not to suck. Scully in second place, 164. Me, 161. Talk about a comeback. I will not touch Mark, but I can finish second after my collapse in the middle. Y'all should be embarrassed for your fucking selves.
You're welcome for that pumpkin spice ravioli picture.
Oh man, that rant. Put that in the rafters. Robert right behind me, 160. Bar 156. Had a horrible week last week. Did have to pick at the very end. So
God for the Saints.
Yeah, it was looking pretty bad all overall. And then Nazario at 152. So Nazario still, but now Barr is within shouting distance of Nazario. And then Coho sitting now at 144. He did go perfect. He shot a perfect percentage point at the end, which hats off to him. Now, I don't want to vamp and just feel like, we got to wait for Coho at this point. Unless some other
No.
pressing news, we have to just draft. I have done 55 minutes, and we started late.
Yeah, no.
So,
He doesn't get the benefit of this doubt.
I think we draft. So there will be only 4. The remaining picks. Now, if Coho does show up before the show ends, he would get the picks based, and then Nazario and Scully will get the remainder, the runoff. 2 per, right? We're going to eliminate 2 per all the way to the basically end. The last 5 will be 3s. Well, we have to send 2 of them to them. So I don't know how that works. Us stick to 2. We eliminate till 2.
Let's just pick. Let's just do the 2 because we're kind of because we would limit like what we can pick in the show instead of limiting what they can pick, which doesn't seem fair to me.
Correct. Okay, so Mark, where would you like?
I think you know.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There's a game I absolutely want. Like, I've never wanted something more in my entire life.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go third.
Fuck.
Because I don't want the runoff. I want the way back, and it's always been working since I moved out of the 1 spot. Damn it! Damn it!
You kept rambling, and
I'm
this is what
sorry.
happened.
He would have showed up.
I would have made it in time anyway.
Okay, so I went third. So that means Robert, where would you like? You still pick before him. So you still pick your order right before him.
I was going to be last no matter what when I showed up, probably.
Yeah, you're still in the first.
I will pick 4th.
Ooh.
I don't like picking first.
All right, Bar, do you want first or do you want yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
First.
I have a
fucked
COVID brain.
everything up for
Nothing
me.
works.
I will go first.
He's just so excited because he went perfect last week, and he's like, "Oh, no."
I do really well in the last spot. I like being here.
When you do logic, when you actually use your brain.
I've been
to think
using my
about
brain
it.
all season. I just have been
Oh,
having
well,
to pick from.
you sure about that?
You sure about that?
All right. Well, Bar, you wanted first pick. Pick it.
There's 2 games that I'm the most confident in. And one of these teams, let's pick the Patriots to beat the Jets.
Took a long
Yes.
time to decide that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, not the game I wanted, so that works.
I mean,
But it's a game I would have taken. No problem about it. It was my second choice.
okay. I mean,
You want that game too?
I mean, it's the clear cut first. They're starting Brady Cook. I mean, like, yeah, and what it's easy. Yeah, give me the Patriots. It's easy.
Yeah. Okay, so that game's locked out. I will take the second game that I was wanting. Listen. Broncos are going to murder a third string quarterback.
And that was the other game for me.
And that's not playing. Listen, they didn't care last week. They damn sure don't care this week. Andy Reid's telling them the right thing. Like, hey, we get a better draft pick. You just keep losing. Enjoy our times. Let's just cut it off. Give me the Broncos. Robert.
Yeah, I was thinking about, not drafting off you. so I would like to catch up. But Chris Oludekin, former Pittsburgh great, by the way, just couldn't hack it, you know. So I'm gonna take the Broncos as well, even though I fucking hate them.
Dude,
For
some of
last
these
week.
incentives on this defensive side are about to like fucking pay so much right now. Sacks, interceptions, they're about to just go off. Yeah. Coho, 2 fresh picks. Can't pick any of the things we picked. So what do you want?
What am I feeling like taking?
Please don't ever make that sound again. Literally sound like
I-
you're sucking on teat.
I will take the Seahawks over the Panthers. And I'll take the Rams over the Falcons.
You know what? You went 15-0. I won't question logic here, but I get it. I just think there was easier fish out there first, but that's fine. Robert, what do you want?
Yeah, it's not what I thought he was going to take, but who am I to judge? You know, I don't know what I'm doing lately. Do I want to keep throwing things up, throwing shit against the wall, making things chaotic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll take Jacksonville over Indy because Indy is bad.
He old.
Yeah, he old.
He looked pretty good, but he old.
Oh no. So a team plays on Thursday that has to win out. And they're going against a quarterback that should not be in the National Football League. Even though Coho requested for him to be on the starter for the team because he thought JJ wasn't as good. And he had one good preseason game. So, yes, do I think the Packers can win later and eliminate the Lions? Yes. But unfortunately, they won't have that on. They need to win first. So, Lions beating the Vikings because they don't have a quarterback.
That's the bowl, Cody. I mentioned it before, but it's the bowl for who's going to have the biggest drop because they're tied right now.
Yep. Mark did not like that pick because he's like, oh, well, you left this for me. Thank you. Yeah. So what do you want?
A lot of good options, honestly. Yeah. And you did not pick one I thought you were because that game scares the absolute shit out of me. Leave it at JJ McCarthy to have a career game when nobody thinks he will.
JJ's not playing.
He's not playing. He's got a hairline.
It's the Max guy. It's the Bosmer guy.
Leave it to Max Brosmer to have a career.
You saw he was the guy against the Seahawks that literally threw that pass right to that linebacker.
I like where your head's at, Mark.
You're right. The linebacker that he caught the ball and looked down and was like, wait, he gave that to me?
Yeah.
That's the guy that is playing.
It's the guy that
playing, right?
Sure my high school team's quarterback could beat out in a quarterback competition.
Yeah. I maybe didn't know that. I'll be straight up.
Bro.
No, listen, if JJ was playing, I'm not 100% throwing this as my second pick. Since Max is playing, I want this game.
If JJ McCarthy's playing, we might be able to win.
That's okay.
We did it once.
Broken clocks right twice. Broken clocks right twice a day.
To the bank.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the team that's going up against the opponent that's the most dead. Even though Kyle Pitts has saved one of my fantasy teams, I will take the Rams to beat the Falcons.
Damn it!
Let's lock that one in.
I just didn't want to wait till Monday. All right, Bar, 2 picks, and you can't pick that game.
Right. Fuck. I
don't see fuck on the schedule.
Fuck already got retired.
I am going to also take the Lions.
Fuck you. Get away from me.
I don't.
You're fucking cancer on this shit. Your team's just going
I don't
to die.
normally take divisional Thursday night games, but
it's not Thursday night. It's middle.
Still. And then
Bueller.
for the
Bueller.
God.
He can't save you.
There's no God for you now, Philly boy.
I guess I'm going to take. Who's playing for the Commanders? Is it Mariota?
Josh Johnson, baby.
Josh
Josh Johnson, baby.
Johnson. He's been playing since I was 9 years old.
What the fuck?
It's
When are
year
all these
18.
backup quarterbacks coming? I didn't know about that one either.
Mariota.
Yeah.
Oh, like Thursday game. You didn't watch Saturday.
Yeah.
Give me them boys, I guess.
Pains him to say.
I was literally going to pick all Thursday games, but not since you touched that. Mark.
I mean, I don't know why we're all so eager to drop onto that. I mean, we all got murdered on Thanksgiving. Like nobody got a pick right on Thanksgiving. And like
That's true.
we see how crazy
Right.
it is.
Those
Right.
are facts.
But the problem is those quarterback matchups were a little bit in question. This is not in question anymore. Now again, the Cowboys versus that could be anyway because they're going outdoors. I don't look at that game, but the Lions have to win, and they're going against Max. I think they can win that game. And then, if the third string quarterback for the Chiefs beats the Broncos,
I don't know what to make of anything anymore.
that would
I'm
be
retiring.
like Tebow does a slant pass to Demaryius Thomas for 80 yards.
Damn you, Cody, for the
That's so-
beta, the worst highlight of my
sorry.
life. Low
Sorry,
light.
I forgot about that.
Ryan Clark had sickle cell. Okay.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, there's my other. That's another one.
Who's
Oh,
the
well,
third string
me,
quarterback for the
okay.
Chiefs right now?
Chris Alotikin.
Do they have an emergency quarterback ready to go, or is it going to be Travis?
Yeah,
Might,
Travis will be
actually.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones is in an emergency.
Just let him
quarterback.
Just let him
Travis
run.
Tony.
Chris
Tush
Jones
pushes.
is a steel chair.
Mark, what do you want?
I don't like completely tailing Coho, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna take Seattle to beat the Panthers here. Just I don't see it happening. Like the game of destiny will be next week for them.
Okay. Gross. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Yeah, I thought something was wrong with me. Why that
I was
Nope.
hoping he dropped it. And
It
then
was
got
there. It was there, and
I
I
was
knew I had to take it before because you couldn't take it, but I knew Coho
Yeah.
would.
I would grab it
So-
if he didn't.
Yeah, I think overall it just makes the most sense. Again, we all saw when Phillip had to push it downfield. That field is very small that he can push it down. Like the receivers had, like Tyler Warren at one point has Phillip threw it. Tyler Warren turned around and stopped on the field, and 3 defenders got to him before the ball got to him, and just it was a melee. So Phillip just ain't got it, and that's okay. And Jacksonville's defense is really, really good.
And yet Ryan Tannehill is still right there.
And then the biggest problem is Liam Cohen may have fixed Trevor Lawrence at this point. So, and
Stop
Brock
making that
Purdy.
face.
No, you were out on him too, so you can't just tell me.
I'm
now
right
you're-
back in. I never left. I'm right back in.
You're such a slut.
I'm not going.
Malibu
I'm not going.
But Brock Purdy, better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence, but was dishing up that defense. But Trevor Lawrence has better weapons than Brock Purdy does, and I just think that pass defense can't do shit against them. So, yep, that's my pick. Coho. Oh no, Robert. I was like, you already have Jacksonville, so I just skipped over you because I was like, "That's you just."
No, please don't do that. The game's
No, I
just
will
starting
not.
a little
I will
hairy.
not do that. Yeah.
I'm usually a fan of the teams can't lose like 15 in a row or whatever. That's just insane. then I watched Arizona play Atlanta, and like they forgot Trey McBride existed, which
The
was
Great White Hope.
dumb. Michael Wilson caught a 30-yard touchdown. They were like, "Yeah, we're not going to do that anymore." Michael Carter had like 6 yards of carry. We're not going to run him anymore. So, and we saw, based on your outright, Cody, I admit when I'm wrong. The Bengals did destroy the shit out of the Dolphins. Quinn Ewers son. So it seems like the Bengals like to destroy bad teams when games don't matter. So I will take Cincinnati over Arizona. Chase Brown's a god. He's a G. It's not his fault my team lost at the end. He's
Picking the Bengals to get Gannon fired. God.
Yes.
Okay, Coho, what do you want?
What do I want is a good question. Okay.
It's not a trick question, I promise.
No, I know, but this is tough. I'm going to. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the Texans. I'm gonna be gutsy. I'm gonna take the Texans. I think they need it more. The Chargers already clinched. The defense is better in Houston. I'm gonna take the Texans, and then I'm going to take another slightly gutsy pick. But I think they are the far better team, and they've shown it over the last couple of weeks that even though they're not great, they're beating a lot of other shitty teams, so they're more okay than we think. I'm going to take the Saints over the Titans.
Please don't ever change.
Welcome.
I was so fearful that I wouldn't get a game, and it came right back to me. So I appreciate you so much for that.
So excited.
God damn it.
Have them lose.
Huh?
I can't wait for you to take that game and they end up losing.
I doubt it.
Well, I don't think they will, but maybe.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
What game do you think I'm taking?
Well, I'll see if you say it, and I'll say if I'm.
No, you don't get to play on both. You don't get to
No.
play
I will
that
tell
game.
you if I'm wrong.
I'll
tell you if I'm wrong.
I will say it. You're
No,
going to
well-
pick the Bengals.
Oh, I'm not picking. I don't think it's the Bengals.
Oh, no. But that's fair. You think you fucking know me. Zig and Zag, bitch. Go ahead, Robert. You pick first.
Yeah.
I think this is getting back to you if I picked it.
I hate all these. I hate them all. Everything is somebody who either burned me or I don't trust. So I'm gonna go with teams that burned me, I guess. Yeah, I hate this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick Tampa over Miami.
I
know. Trust me, Cody. I don't like it, but they need it. Quinn Ewers is playing again. We saw that worked out. And like it's in Florida, so it's pretty much kind of a home game.
Okay, so
we need to set up that game right in week 18. So they need to win this game to do that.
True.
So I'm good.
So I now I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Because I think I know. I don't know. Are you taking? Well, I don't want to tip picks.
Just say your thing.
Are you taking the Steelers? Because I thought that's who you're.
Yes.
Okay, that's why I thought you didn't think it'd get back.
I'm taking the
You
Steelers
thought I'd
over the
take it
Browns.
when Robert
I
would
just
take it. But I don't think Robert was going to either.
They need to cash in. They need to win. DK being gone does not scare me in the lightest.
But does Mason Rudolph being the quarterback scare you the lightest?
Yeah, so that's my only thing.
Is Mason starting?
If the Packers win, I think that Rodgers won't play, and then they might not care.
Right. There's a strong possibility that Rodgers isn't playing that game.
That could happen. That's my only thing.
So the Ravens, the Packers play first.
Yes,
they play on Saturday. But the Ravens could win that game. I mean, it could be Malik Willis, but Malik Willis looked good, so I don't know.
All right, I'm taking the Bengals over the Arizona Cardinals.
Hell,
that's enough right there, baby. Done deal. You're 100% correct. I just thought
two of you just couldn't keep your mouth.
Because I think Myles Garrett set the sack record against Mason Rudolph. I fully agree with that.
Robert's my friend. He would not let me walk into death like that.
Yeah,
How,
I don't.
how much Miles Garrett would love that if he got the sack
He
record off
just
of
gets
Nate
to hit him
Jones.
with the helmet on the last sack.
Oh, just
Sacks him
beats
twice
him.
and then just
Oh, God.
beats his ass.
I mean, I was between it, but the possibility of that scares me.
That's the reason I didn't pick. Is that if Rodgers plays, I take it, but I don't know if he is.
He also didn't want me holding the loaded gun against his team, so he's a smart guy. Like sometimes, like he's like,
I mean, I assume Cody would look at it and be like, "Why didn't you pick your own team against this shitty Browns?"
Yeah,
also, the
that's
Steelers
why
haven't won in Cleveland since 21. That's
I
also-
wasn't just gonna like openly just say it. I just had to like hear myself. Like I didn't why it was still waiting there. So that makes sense. Okay. So what are the Saturday games?
think it's just that
Just one?
Chargers, and then
Oh,
Ravens.
No,
it's
there's three of
Texans.
them.
Oh,
Or is there four? How many?
No, there's two.
There's
It's two on
two.
Saturday.
there's two. The Texans Chargers game is Saturday as well.
Yeah, it's just
Three
Texans.
on Thursday, two on Saturday, the rest on Monday, and then
Yeah.
one on Monday, and the rest Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
Might say like 4 Saturdays.
Well, broken. All right. Mark.
No such thing as a
Yep.
Thursday in Texas.
Maybe these are like flexed out or something. I don't know. Okay. God, that'd be the third one though. God, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
wants
he's
to
just
do it.
following. He's following Coho around the world.
I don't want to, but it's the best one. Like
He did go. Hey, to be fair, he is 9-1 in his last 10 picks.
2 weeks.
He did go perfect last week, so he is seeing the board.
Interesting what happens when you show up.
Bar, you
Mark,
showed up
you
and
can't win a game to save your life. You went 1-4. Shut up.
I did not get to pick in a
I
rotation.
will say,
Should've
hold
shown
on,
up.
hold on.
I
will
showed
s-
up.
I will say that Coho did ask for the scoreboard in the chat, and then the Patriots went down 11. It was a
And then
wild,
it was called out, and then they won. So karma
But-
fixed itself.
but it was a crazy. Hey, give me the scoreboard. How
It
far
was.
back is Bar?
I
was like,
should not have thought about it.
"Jeez."
I didn't think that through. Did not.
I mean, Bar still being clear for you for 12 points.
I was just wondering. A
playoffs are
1-4 week, I thought had to tank him a little. But
15 total points. That's all it is.
okay, yeah, but
Believe me, as somebody that tanked for a while. Mark.
yeah, I feel like this last game they played is just further proof that they play everybody the same. They just try to get up 2 touchdowns and then just try to suffocate them with defense the rest of the time. Whatever happens there. So yeah, just they'll do the same thing as the Chargers. Yeah, give me the Texans.
you're heading for a 5-0 week,
Dude.
Mark. You're heading for
Dude.
a 5-0 week.
He's either going to be like cussing his fucking name on Sunday or be like, he was right. Bar, what do you want?
That'd be 14-1.
Give me the Saints. I'll take that second Saints pick.
Loves the Saints.
Yeah, that,
Honestly, I think every time I've picked the Saints have won. So that's crazy.
I wish I would have gone with Tyler Shuck over JJ McCarthy. I would have won it.
Oh, I got so much shit for picking up Shuck.
He's still bad. I don't give a fuck what the scoreboard says. Bad.
And then Jesus Christ, what do I do here?
Can't save you now.
7 games left.
You know what? This is probably
We're giving them the final 5, right, Mark?
Final 5.
Okay. So some will have 4, but we don't care.
Probably. Let's see
Yeah,
how
that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
um
I just need one more to fall to me.
so there's still technically a shot here. And they're just dumb enough to work on that. Yeah, I'm gonna take this is probably very, very dumb, but it's gonna be for 1 point anyway. So give me
spoiler.
yeah. Go Birds.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations on dropping a point.
I was like, the funny thing is, you said go Birds, and I was looking for the Falcons because I just didn't think that you wanted the Eagles in Buffalo, but that's fair.
He's like, go Birds. Cody starts writing down Ravens.
Ravens. All right. Will Mark save me my game, or is he going to take the game?
I feel like I went there last week. I'm gonna go a little bit weirder here.
Do you want co-host help before you make this pick?
Do you? I'll make sure you go 4-1 because I can't vouch for the Patriots pick, but I think it's a good pick.
You get
I'll give you at least
you give me
4
two chickpea. I help you.
Oh my god, you're just the fucking worst. You have 2 good weeks, and you're gonna just like, hey, you want my advice?
Hey, I give
You
you free
offered it
advice.
first. I'm playing into the bit.
I give you
Nazario's
free
not
advice
here,
for
so I
Black
gotta
Star
be the
Heroin.
asshole.
Hey, dude, that was me on Saturday, so hope it's still better.
You know what? It's 1 point.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna be watching this game anyway because I need players to perform this one for fantasy. Give me the Cowboys for 1.
Fucking hell. Damn you to hell.
Been around for
I'm
that
surprised
long.
the Cowboys fell to the 5th round for the lock.
I know, but I wanted
Yeah.
them. I was going to pick them before it. You're such a slut.
I didn't think about the Cowboys. I didn't think about them. It's okay.
I still think Mason versus the Browns couldn't be too bad.
Or it could be Will Howard.
Listen, they're gonna Cleveland will celebrate either way
Who plays behind
because
Mason Rudolph?
Miles Garrett's gonna get the sack.
Will Howard,
So
which is who people want to play because they want to see what he has as opposed to Mason.
You don't want that.
Well, I mean, John Gruden loves him. He swears by him.
well, John Gruden
John
loves
Gruden swears by a lot of things.
That's true. But
Swear to me.
swear to me.
It's 1 point.
Spoilers.
I'm going Bills. I don't trust the Eagles at all. I think that game is going to be like even if the Bills are down at 1 point, I don't think it's going to be by too much because they will still come back. So that's my pick. Locking out that game. So the final 5 have been determined, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then Robert, what do you want?
I'm going to take my team here. It's 1. I don't care. I do think Mason could win the game. I think they want to prove, even if they don't have to win it, which I'm not sure of, that they can win it. It's been too long to lose in Cleveland all this time.
God, if that's the case, watch Kenneth Gainwell just get hurt.
Jalen
Why
Warren's
would
good,
you say
Bar.
that?
It's fine. Jalen Warren can pick it up. It's all
You're
right.
such a slut for that. Why would you say that? Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pick every game available still.
Just pick the Bears. Let's do it.
I don't want
I
to
mean,
do that.
we should have locked out that game. Honestly.
I'm
We
good
should've
luck
let-
for Scully on it, but I don't know if I want to do that to Scully's cholesterol.
We should have locked that game out? What do you mean?
Like we should have picked it. Like, and Scully wouldn't get to pick the Bears, or maybe, or
Funny
he would
thing
have
is
decided.
The funny thing is Nazario and Scully both have to pick that game.
I know, it's great. That's wonderful. That's what I
So
wanted.
the point total is going to be hilarious.
Okay.
Like, how confident will they be going into it? Scully literally said Niners by 5 for a 5-pointer. Let's see if he sticks to it. Coho, you can stare at it a little closer. It's still going to be the game.
Okay. All right.
You don't want any of them? I'm sorry.
I said I don't want any of them. Nut up or shut up, I guess.
Let's not say that anymore. I don't want you to have to nut up anything. Whoa. We just lost a viewer.
Is Lamar
Thanks a lot.
back? or is it gonna be Huntley?
We don't know. Yeah.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'll do you a favor. I'll do you a favor. You pick the Ravens right now on that, and I'll double your points if you get it right. You put them in.
that
You have
game.
to pick
Just
the
for that
Ravens for
game.
5, and you can get double. Do it.
Just for
I
that
kind
game.
of want to
Do
take
it.
that because of that.
That's correct.
Go on.
But I'll give you double, but if you end up being last in the overall standings, you have to wear the hat for twice as long.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll give him double. Fuck yeah, he can max.
He's
win.
He's day to day with his back injury.
He can win 20. He can go 20
Well,
that week.
Then it would be a Tyler Huntley revenge game, wouldn't it? Wasn't Tyler Huntley a Packer?
No,
Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
you're wrong. He was a Dolphin.
I thought Tyler Huntley was a Packer.
And a Steeler for he was Steeler, right? Short time.
He was. He
Yeah,
was. a
Rams,
Steeler.
right,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
only been in that division. Okay, I'm thinking something else.
No, he wasn't a Steeler. I thought he was.
Trying to
No.
talk yourself into
No,
it.
he was a Brown.
Now the whole
He was a
point
Brown.
is you have
Brown.
you double this points, so you have to put him in as 5.
Mm.
Oh no, that.
I don't know if I trust him that much. I
not gonna
instead
give you
will
2
go
points,
against
that's
my
weird.
own judgment and trust Mason Rudolph and the Steelers more.
You bitch.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I'll trust Mason Rudolph to stand upright and hand the ball off enough to win by 3.
You a
That'll be
bitch. I want this record known.
I did.
All
make
right.
you that. My bad.
Get your boards.
By the way, is it malpractice that Cameron Dicker got to be the Pro Bowl kicker over Boswell? Because I think it's kind of malpractice.
I agree with that. Actually, Boswell should be over Dicker the kicker.
If I have to hear Rex Ryan go Dicker the kicker one more time, I may just put my foot through my own TV. So,
Well, Rex Ryan would like that.
Ew.
sorry.
Rob Ryan would like that. Right?
That's true too. All right. Oh, I gotta put mine first. All right. Your 5-pointer. I went with the Broncos. Bar.
The Patriots.
Mark also has the Patriots.
Yeah.
Robert also has the Broncos.
Yep, we ride.
And Coho has the Texans.
The Rams.
Oh, Rams. That's fair. I should have figured that out. Okay. Tell me when everybody has their 4-pointer.
Good.
I'm going with the Lions. Bar.
I am also going with the Lions.
You fucking whore. Mark.
Right.
Keep talking dirty to me.
Oh.
Ew.
Suspended indefinitely. You and co-host switch points. Robert.
I'm going with the Yags.
Huh?
Go with the Jaguars. Sorry.
Okay, and co-host.
Yucks.
All right, everybody vamp for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. The Rams.
CD Lamb is playing this week, correct?
I would assume
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
So how bad do we think or how mad Jim will be when they trade Dak Prescott in like 2 years?
God, I hope so.
He will
I hope
pretend
that's on
to
the
be
board.
so happy.
I think he can be upset.
Did you see the way he reacted when Myles Garrett got traded?
Miles Garrett didn't get traded.
Oh, not Myles Garrett. Michael
Parsons.
Parsons.
Other guy.
Well, Jerry got the best of that one. He
Of
won.
course.
He won now. He won the trade.
Sure.
He won the trade. He
Kinda
knew.
did.
He
He
knew
might
in his
have
crystal
got
ball he would tear his ACL. He knew.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about Jerry's ESP.
He knows
It's-
where all the
it's-
oil's buried.
It's his
His
landman
body size.
sense, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just
Um,
that's just natural intuition.
It's the reason why he didn't get nominated for an Emmy is because he scares people.
What did I walk in on? Okay.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones Landman acting extravagant.
Nice. Okay. Your 3-pointer, which not like I'm gonna pick it right on the fly right as we speak. I'm gonna pick the Bengals. Bar.
Ugh, the Cowboys.
Mark.
Seabirds.
Yeah.
The who?
Seahawks.
Nunciate, my friend. Robert.
Also doing Cincinnati.
Coho.
So it's the team that Mark's going to pick for his 2, the Texans.
Okay. Your 2-pointer, everybody. All right. I have the Jaguars. Bar.
I have the Saints.
Pussy.
I told you ahead of time.
Mark has the Texans.
Yeah, I just picked both Texas teams, so odds are one of them gonna fuck me over this weekend.
Fair. Robert.
Tampa, kill me.
Ugh.
They might.
It should work. It should. I just
It
don't.
should. It should.
And Coho's got the Saints.
Speaking of shook, yeah, it takes Saints.
And okay. That is it. Everybody go watch some Christmas movies. Go watch Christmas Vacation. All-time classic. Yeah. Hope you have a great holidays. We will see you next week, which I think we're still doing Tuesday. No. What time do we normally? We normally do Wednesday. Oh, that Wednesday would be. So we'll probably do same time next week on Tuesday, so we don't have to like wish them the New Year's with these fucking guys. Few of you I would like to. Few of you definitely not. On that note, Cole will probably be at a bar singing somewhere. So everybody have a great night. Watch sports